Hello guys, am I gonna do a good take on this? Jeez, I swear this is my third take because the other two, I just messed up badly. Okay, hello guys, it's me Jeff, I'm here to give you another video, and I'll be talking about the West End girls. That's right, I'll be talking about those four lovely ladies in Jeff and Taylor, who are severely misunderstood by many people. And so I'm here to make this video to clear things up. You know, I'm going to be talking about my history with them, how I created them, when I created them, and their evolution, design-wise and personality-wise. Okay, well, I feel like I really want to talk about them because, you know, they are pretty much important characters in the comic. Not to mention they're pretty much popular right now. So yeah, there you have it. I'm gonna be talking about that. I just mentioned that. I'm sorry guys, I'm speaking without a script. Okay, so if I stumble and mix my words up, I'm sorry. That's just how I am. It takes practice with this whole microphone thing. I tell you, it takes practice. Anyway, okay, after the intro. The intro is done, so I'll be moving forward. Well, about the West End girls, I created them around the summer of 2004. I was sitting in my room thinking about extras to put in my Jeff and Taylor comic, or my Jeff and Taylor series, and the first girl I drew was Ashley. You know, she was just some random girl with pointy blonde hair, and you know, she was meant to be a non-speaking character. You know, just like in video games, there you have non-playable characters. Well, Ashley was some random non-speaking character. You know, she just hangs out in the background. But yeah, after I drew Ashley, I drew another girl, Lily, without the hat. And then after Lily, I drew Chris, I think, and then I drew Jennifer. Yeah, I think that's how it went. But one day, or one night, I should, to be more specific, me and my cousin were camping out outside, and I brought along my sketchbook along with me, and I drew and I pretty much drew those girls again, and pretty much made their personalities, or lack thereof. I mean, they're pretty much stereotypes. You know, Jennifer was the hot nerd. Lily was the prep. So was Ashley. She was a prep. So was Chris. She was a prep too. You know, I had a thing against preps back in middle school. So I pretty much drew them. They were about to be kind of like enemies or something. But yeah, after that was done, I named them. Ashley, Chris, Lily, and Jennifer. And that's how I made them. Yeah, so it was very interesting, but it gets even more interesting after that. Well, I would want to let you know that Jeff and Taylor was meant for grown-ups back when I first decided to make the series, because I was into Adult Swim and all that, you know, watching Aqua Teen Hunger Force and Family Guy and Futurama and all that stuff. C-Lab 2021. It's a great show, but yeah, I really wanted J&T to be, you know, for adults, so I try to make things edgy. So I gave these group of girls a name, and I named them the Lesbian Four. I know, it's crazy. You know, it's just me as a pervy wanker teenager. I pretty much had fantasies of how high school would be like. You know, this is way before I entered high school, and I'm like, oh man, all those girls are going to be hot. And some of them were, but not all of them. I mean, really. And not all of them were lesbians or anything like that. Jeez. I mean, back then, lesbians fascinated me, so I just made these four girls into lesbians. You know, they're like a group of friends slash lovers, I guess. Hey, it was a grown-up show. It was gonna be a grown-up show, and it's stupid. I know, it's very stupid. I mean, compared to what I do, how I do things now, it's just plain stupid. And I hope you don't mind the pictures that are showing during this video. I'm just mixing up the old drawings and the current drawings. You know, so yeah, you can really tell some are old because how crappy they look. And yeah, the Lesbian 4. That's crazy, dog. Yeah, and I even saved their old bios, the bios that I pretty much made for them back in freshman year in high school. So here we go. I'm gonna be reading Ashley's old bio, and this is crazy. Okay, leader of the Lesbian 4. Ashley is Jeff's rival. She always bets with Jeff when it comes to competitions. A lot of people hate Ashley because she's a prep living in a big mansion. Although she's a lesbian, she likes to hypnotize boys with her big breasts. She makes a very good friend if you like slutty preps. What was wrong with me back then? Jeez. Oh boy, I guess I ought to warn you that some language can be kind of graphic in this video. Oh boy, here comes Chris's bio, and this is insane. Why was I thinking this stuff? Okay, Chris is the whatever. I'm gonna be talking about Chris. Chris is the third member of the Lesbian 4. She is the sluttiest member because she has a very large vibrator collection. Some vibrators she uses, and some she leaves in the package. What the? Chris jokes around with Jeff and Taylor if they want to use her vibrators. What the fuck? Jeez, what was I thinking? The answer will always be no unless Taylor wants to give his mom a present. God. Man. I was crazy. I was a crazy 15-year-old, man. Alright, I'm going to be talking about Lily now. Oh, this is when I kind of changed her personality into the cowgirl persona. And if that picture showed, I don't know, I'm going to put the picture up right now. Look at that leg. The leg where her heel is hanging off of her foot. Her leg is twice as long as her other leg. Do you see it? Man, that is a shitty drawing. Alright, well, okay, Lily. The second member of the Lesbian 4. Lily is a cowgirl living in a ranch. Just like Ashley, she has big breasts. She loves to flirt with Jeff, just to bother and tease him. Taylor always gets beaten up by her if he flirts with her back. Lily's one of the most hottest characters I created. Okay, I'm breaking the fourth wall. Jeez. Makes me want to make out with her. What? Jeez, the thought of me actually imagining myself with the characters is like sick. It's kind of hard to explain, but I don't imagine myself actually going out with one of my female characters. It's like incest, you know? You just don't do it. It's dumb. Anyway, I'm going to be talking about Jennifer now. Alright, this is pretty tame. The last and youngest member of the Lesbian 4, Jennifer, is one of the top honor students in 9th grade. She has nothing to worry about but her parents. Her parents don't know that she's a lesbian, or that she's hanging around with lesbians. One of her main hobbies are swimming, school, dancing, and giving Jeff a hard time. Okay, so that's nice. That's kind of like the Jennifer right now, only without the whole lesbian thing. I kind of picture Jennifer as asexual. She loves nobody. Alright, so there you have it. Those are the old bios. and I hope you enjoyed my goofy laugh. My goofy laugh. I sound like a monkey. Some of you may be asking, why did I make their breasts so big? It made sense to a 14-year-old me who was like, kind of a little bit of a perv back then. I thought girls with big boobs were beautiful, so I decided to make them busty, I guess, and that's the main reason. Back then was to be sexual, but now since I decided to change their personalities over the years, I still decided to have their boobs big, just because it made them different from the other female characters. If I were to change their breasts, make them normal size, then what would be the difference between like Jane and Blue and Cassidy? It's like I want these girls to be different, a different group of girls that really wouldn't associate with the other girls. And these girls, in the story, they've been friends for a very long time, and it's a huge coincidence that their breasts are big together. And I don't know, these girls don't really make friends with other people other than Jeff and Taylor, but that's it. It's like I really wanted to make the big breasts into a struggle rather than a little sexual thing, especially with Jennifer. It's because female characters with large breasts who really hate their breasts aren't really represented enough in cartoons. So I just wanted to do that. I want to be the first. So there we have it. But right now they still have the big breasts, but I really want my male viewers and my male readers to learn that even a girl with huge breasts can be treated like a regular person. I have friends with huge breasts, and I treat them normally. I don't make any jokes or anything like that. So but that's it. That's a little summary. It was a sexual thing back then, but right now it's a little lesson. Of course, there's fan service. I'll still make fan service, just like any other female character, but that's it. Well, anyway, I was thinking I would explain about each and every girl, their personalities, right now in this video, but I decided it's a bit redundant given that I already made their character descriptions. But I will post links in the description, in this video's description, to their individual videos. So if you want to learn more about them, just click on those links and enjoy those videos. But yeah, these girls have went through a long evolution. From teenage lesbians to mean girls, all the way to the girls you see now. Yeah, these girls were mean. They weren't gonna be villains or anything, but they were kind of gonna be like bullies. It's like with Lily, for an example. I remembered I wrote a bio for her back in 10th grade. Okay, let me see if I can pull out Lily's bio when I was from all the way from 10th grade. When I was in 10th grade, But in the meantime, while I'm looking for it, I should like to stress that these girls have been through a lot of misunderstandings throughout the years in high school, and I don't blame them. I don't blame my critics, because whenever there's a female character with big breasts in a cartoon, she is usually the the stereotype of a slut, or a comic relief character, or a ditzy girl, a dumb girl. And I decided to do something different. These girls, they had the big breasts. Their original intentions with the big breasts were to be sexy and for fan service. But the girls right now, sure, I can put some fan service with them, just like any other girl. Doesn't matter. But I would want to make a story with girls with big breasts that are pretty much funny and down to earth and act like real people. You know, they're not the butt of a joke or being made fun of. They are regular girls trying to have a regular life. But in Jeff and Taylor's life, really, in Somerville, you really can't have a regular life without bumping into a crazy person. Okay, I just pulled out Lily's bio from all the way from 2005. And let me see here. Okay, Lily is the second member of the Bad Girl Gang. Huh? Yeah, Bad Girl Gang. Just like Ashley, Lily has big breasts. Jeff has a tiny crush on her, but like most girls, she always punches Jeff in the nose. Lily is also known for her vanity. She would embarrass the ugly and say that every girl should be like her. Well, I kind of put that vanity thing with Ashley now. Only Ashley's not that mean. It's a good thing that Jeff and Taylor beat her and her friends in the big race. Yet you gotta admit, she's pretty hot. Breaking the fourth wall again. Jeez. But yeah, that was Lily's bio back then, and it's a good thing I changed her. So yeah, these girls can be used for fan service here and there, you know, rarely, but I just want people to like them for who they are, rather than what they have. You know what I'm saying? It's just like in real life. Appreciate, you know, just treat girls with big breasts and voluptuous bodies just like regular people, the guys. You know, the guys, I'm talking about the guys here. Just treat them like regular people. Okay, folks. Alright. Okay. I have a funny script in my lap right now. And, yeah, this was a script that I wrote all the way back in freshman year. This was the original second episode of Jeff and Taylor. So, I mean, I'm not going to read the whole script. I only made 3 pages. But... It's quite a doozy, and don't forget, Jeff and Taylor was gonna be a show or something like that I wanted to make for Adult Swim. So, if you hear any risque stuff, then yeah, that's the reason why. So I'm gonna be reading this, and I'm gonna add some visuals here and there, just to make sense, you know, because it's kind of hard to imagine things. I don't want to say, and Jeff says, and Taylor said, and, you know, like that, because it's so stupid when I do that. Okay, here we go. Jeff and Taylor, episode 2, Lesbian Racing. That was the original title, guys. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, man. Laboratory. I had a little intro with this small script. It's like, it's completely ripped off of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. You know, when every intro shows Dr. Weird and making some horrible invention or something like that, that kind of relates to the episode. But, you know, it's just a little cold opening, a little non sequitur. But, yeah, I just had a mad scientist say, okay, this invention ought to kill those Somervillians. Whoever rides this go-kart will die in a horrible accident. Ha ha. I need a drink. And that's it. That's the whole intro. And then the theme song plays. And then the whole episode starts in the Super X store. And then Jeff says, that was a good lunch, don't you agree? Yeah, too bad they're closing the place up. I mean, Big Al's Burger Joint was our home away from home. And it's all thanks to that guy who sued the place because of a stupid rat in the food. I mean, the rat was a pet. It's okay, Jeff. We can just find another place to hang out. In fact, let's look now. I hate to burst your bubble, Taylor, but all other places in the store is taken by our other friends. So, that's the point. We hang out with our friends. They're different than us, though. They think that we're weird. Big Al's Burger Joint had people just like us. Taylor then points to a bar in the mall. How about that place? Jeff looks at it. Small, yet flashy. Let's go inside. And the whole bar/club is called the Deep End. You know, You can probably, since the episode is called Lesbian Racing, you could probably tell where this is going. So they both get inside the bar and look around. Wow, this place is nice. And it's full of girls, too. I know, there isn't a guy in sight. Jeff and Taylor smile at each other. This is the place for us. Let's find girlfriends. Watch the master at work. And then Jeff walks up to two random girls. How's it going, ladies? I am but a lonely doctor wanting some love. So let's get some ice cream and get busy. That's totally ripped off from Fresh Prince. Jeez. That jazz. He's crazy. Okay. Then the first girl says, You're barking up the wrong tree, dude. Then the second girl says, and by the way, that pickup line won't pick up the gals. And then they leave. What? Jeff, apparently you haven't asked me how to pick up the babes. Taylor wouldn't say that. Jeez, he's much more respectful. Okay. And how do I do that? Tell her that her hair smells like a greasy, tasty barbecue rib sandwich. What? Girls like fast food. Besides, it worked for my brother. That is such a terrible joke. I was so unfunny when I was 15. So stupid. Okay, gigolo. Why don't you try to pick up the ladies? I can't. I'll choke. You do it better. Alrighty then. Then Jeff walks up 4 girls playing an arcade game. Hey, babes. Did you, that your hair smells like a rib from a barbecued bitch? What did you say? Nothing. I was joking. Ha, ha, ha. That was funny, huh? And then the girl walks up towards Jeff. Oh, God. And then Jeff punches Jeff. And then the girl punches Jeff across the bar. Then Taylor runs towards Jeff. Did I mention that my brother got a black eye? No, that didn't make sense. He said that it worked for his brother, and then he got a black eye. That's, Then the bartender comes. Hey, what's going on here? And then Taylor says, this crazy girl punched my friend for no reason. Really? Yeah, I was just telling her how much I love going to church, worshiping the Lord, and reading the Bible, till she punched me. A devil she is. Ooh. Now this is when Jeff was a kind of a douchebag character. But anyway. So the arcade girl says, that ain't true. He was trying to get inside my skirt. What? Bartender then grabs Jeff. You make me sick. Hey, you big bully. That girl's lying. Then Taylor tries to kick the bartender in the balls, but nothing happens. Ha ha. Nice try. And then the bartender throws Jeff and Taylor out the door. I think that man's taking steroids. That bartender's a girl, Taylor. Really? Wow, she looks like she could be Mr. Universe. Oh well. Let's get out of here. Apparently we're not welcome here. Psh, yeah, right. That bar's full of sexy women. I'm going to go in there and apologize to them. Well, I'll just wait out here, so I won't have to deal with Queen Kong in there. Then Jeff gets inside the bar. The 4 arcade girls are staring at him. Hey, I'm deeply sorry about what happened. Yeah, well, I'm sorry too. That we're about to throw your butt out of here. She threatens to punch Jeff. Look, I'll be good, come on. And then Jeff stares at the girl's huge breasts. He blushes. What? See something you like? Jeff is still speechless. You like my boobs? And then she sarcastically says, come fulfill your pleasures. Really? Then Taylor crashes inside through the bar window. Did somebody say boobs? Stupid Taylor, jeez. Will you girls, then Jeff says, will you girls go on dates with us? 3 of you with me, and 1 of you for my friend. Sorry, my friends and I don't like men. Come on, we won't bite. Yet. Another thing Taylor will never say. Jeez. Then she says, no, let me introduce ourselves. Light surrounds the girls while music plays. We are Ashley, Lily, Chris, and Jennifer. Together we make the Lesbian Four. Jeff and Taylor are dumbfounded. And that's it. That's the that's the end of the script. And you see how dumb it was? Aren't you glad I made the changes? I mean, this was the original script for Race Junkies, you know? This was way before the whole junkyard thing. They were about to race. I mean, I remember the plot. They were about to race on the side of a hill, in the street, in the city, downtown. And they were going to play for a deed, pretty much the property for the bar and all that. I think Jeff and Taylor they both want to get rid of the bar because of, revenge for being kicked out of it. You know, they were douchebags. They were such... I'm so glad I changed some things, you know. Welcome to Somerville, where it's always morning in America, even in the afternoon at noon. Yeah, that is crazy. Okay, guys, I hope you got a laugh out of this. I was about to say something else. Yeah, I was about to say something else. Yeah, these girls went through a lot of changes. First, they were the Lesbian Four, then the Bad Girl Gang, then the Bad Girl Foursome, and now the West End. Then the West End Girls, which is like a huge reference to the Pet Shop Boys song, the West End Girls. And yeah, there you have it. All right, guys. All right, okay. I'm gonna play with my tablet and do some drawings now. So I'll see you guys later. More videos on the way in this channel. So stay tuned. Okay, JFM out. Bye.